And welcome back to a new Taekook shot. Taehyung sat on the couch scrolling through his phone mindlessly. His older brother Yoongi was laughing with his best friend Jungkook at the dining table. Taehyung didn't even spare Jungkook a glance. It has been 3 days since Jungkook's announcement and Taehyung had been ignoring him completely. Young, I have a news, Jungkook had said just a few days ago. His face glowing with excitement, Taehyung had looked up curious. Getting married, Jungkook said, grinning. Taehyung's heart stopped. His hand turned cold. To Minho, the room had erupted in cheers, but Taehyung had felt like the world had crashed around him. Since then he had refused to talk to Jungkook. If Jungkook was happy, then fine. Taehyung would act like he didn't care, but the truth was he did care a lot and Jungkook knew it. Taehyung, pass me the remote, Jungkook said, sitting beside him. Taehyung got up and left the room. Yoongi raised an eyebrow. What's wrong with him? Jungkook said, I think he's mad at me. Yoongi smiled, maybe because of your wedding. Jungkook grinned. That means the plan is working. Yoongi clenched. You really think he will confess? He better. Jungkook said, or I will actually marry Minho. Yoongi laughed. Good luck with that. I'm joking, Young. Jungkook said, leaned back to where Taehyung had disappeared. He wasn't going to give up. Jungkook walked into the living room, talking loudly on the phone. Minho, baby, should we go to the beach wedding or a garden wedding? He asked, his voice playful. Taehyung, who was sipping his coffee, got up and left the room again. Yoongi leaned towards Jungkook. You are really pushing him. Jungkook smiled. Watch this. He followed Taehyung into the kitchen. Taehyung, Jungkook called sweetly. Taehyung didn't respond. Are you mad at me? Jungkook asked, startling his head. Taehyung slammed the fridge shut. Why would I be mad? Jungkook pouted. You are ignoring me. I am just busy. Taehyung said coldly. Jungkook stepped closer. Do you not want me to get married? Taehyung's head clenched. Because if you don't, just say so, Jungkook whispered. His voice gentle but teasing. Taehyung swallowed. Why would I care? Jungkook sighed dramatically. Guess I will go call Minho, then we have to pick wedding rings. Taehyung jotted in. Do remember, you won't do whatever you want. Jungkook walked away, hiding his smile. Taehyung was lying on his bed when Jungkook burst in. Go away. Taehyung mumbled into his pillow. Jungkook jumped onto the bed beside him. I have something to show you. Taehyung gone, not interested. Jungkook ignored him and held out his phone. Minho and I picked out rings today. Look. Taehyung turned his head slightly, only to see Jungkook smirking. Your reveal. Taehyung murmured. Jungkook grinned. So, do you want to say something? Yeah, get out, Taehyung said, rolling away. Jungkook sighed. Fine, but remember, the wedding is in 2 weeks. Taehyung's heart aged. 2 weeks. I'm gone. The next few days were torture. Everything Taehyung went. Jungkook was talking about his wedding. Minho and I are going to Malta for our honeymoon. Minho wants me to wear a white dress. Do you think I will look good in it? Taehyung, will you give a speech at my wedding? Taehyung was losing his mind. Finally, one night he snapped. Stop talking me about a wedding, he shouted. Jungkook blinked. Why? Because I hate it, Taehyung yelled. I hate it, Jungkook. I hate that you are marrying Minho. I hate that you are leaving me. Jungkook stared. Taehyung's eyes filled with tears. I love you, you idiot. Not as a friend, not as a brother. I love you. Silence. Then Jungkook broke into a huge smile. Finally, he whispered. Taehyung frowned. What? Jungkook grabbed Taehyung's face. You finally said it. Taehyung blinked. Wait. What do you mean? Jungkook laughed. Minho and I aren't getting married. It was all a plan to make you confess. Taehyung's mouth fell open. You what? Yoongi suddenly peeked in. It took you long enough. Taehyung turned red. You knew? Yoongi smirked. Of course. Jungkook carved Taehyung's cheeks. I love it too. Taehyung pouted. That was mean, Jungkook. Jungkook cringed. You ignored me for 3 days, and I had to do something. Taehyung sighed. You couldn't just ask me. Jungkook grinned, but that was more fun. Taehyung rolled his eyes. I hate you. Jungkook leaned in, pressing a soft kiss to Taehyung's lips. No, you don't. Taehyung's heart melted. Maybe he didn't, but Taehyung glared at Jungkook, who was sitting casually on the couch, a mischievous grin. After Jungkook's little wedding plan to make Taehyung confess his feelings, Taehyung was not letting it go easily. He had been humiliated, heart racing, and utterly flushed for days. You are lucky I even forgive you, Taehyung said, crossing his arm. But now you are going to pay for it. Jungkook raised an eyebrow, pretending to look innocent. Oh, how? You are going to be my personal servant for 24 hours, Taehyung said, voice firm, despite the warmth spreading in his chest at the thought of. Jungkook's eyes light up with excitement. Oh, I like this punishment. I narrowed his eyes. You wouldn't be saying that when you are running around doing everything I ask. The next morning, Taehyung sat comfortable at the dining table, a cup of coffee in front of him. He was ready to begin his punishment for Jungkook. Jungkook walked in, wearing an apron, already looking like he was about to be up to no good. What's my first task, Master? Jungkook asked, his voice low and teasing, a playful smile dancing. Nodded obediently and began to pour the coffee. As he did, he leaned in close, his lips brushing Taehyung's ear. Anything else you need, Master? Jungkook whispered, his voice sending a shiver down Taehyung's spine. Taehyung jogged away, flushed. Just the coffee and no funny business, okay? Jungkook smiled and but did as told. Sitting the coffee down in front of Taehyung. Here you go, he said, eyes glistening with mischief. Anything else I can do for you today, Master? Taehyung sighed, trying to ignore the way his heart raced. As the day went on, Taehyung made sure Jungkook did all the sorts of tasks, cleaning the house, running errands, even folding his laundry. But every time Taehyung thought he had control, Jungkook found a way to flirt with him. Do you need help with that sort, Master? Jungkook asked while folding Taehyung's laundry. His voice intentionally slurred. He brushed his shirt against Taehyung's chest, making him flush bright red. No, Taehyung snapped, his face heating up. You are just folding clothes. As they sat on the couch, Taehyung was trying to ignore Jungkook, who had positioned himself far too close for comfort. Even every time Taehyung moved, Jungkook would follow, keeping his body just a little too near. Finally, when Taehyung reached for the remote, their hands brushed, and Taehyung froze. Jungkook didn't let go. He turned Taehyung's head over, pressing it gently against his own palm. Is something wrong, Taehyung? Jungkook asked softly, looking directly into his eyes. You seem a little nervous. Taehyung's heart hummed in his chest and he quickly pulled his hand back. I'm not nervous. I'm just not used to having you this close. Jungkook smiled. Maybe you should get used to it. He winked and Taehyung felt his face go all reddened. It was nearing the end of 24 hours punishment and Taehyung was trying his best to keep his cool. He would even give Jungkook a long list of choices, but nothing was working to stop Jungkook from fluttering. Hey, can you get me a bottle of water? Jungkook was kicked away, but he took his sweet time coming back. He returned with the ball as he handed it to Taehyung. He leaned in so close that their noses almost touched. Here you go, Taehyung, Jungkook whispered, his breath warm against Taehyung's cheek. Thanks, Taehyung said, trying to act nonchalant, but his pulse was racing. He unscrewed the cup to take a sip, but just as he did, Jungkook's hand gently brushed against his jaw. Do you want me to do anything else for you, master? Young girl, feeling himself blushed yet again. He stopped calling me that. Jungkook plunged, but instead of stepping away, he took a seat next to Taehyung on the couch. He placed his hand on Taehyung's knee, his thumb gently rubbing circles. Are you sure? Jungkook murmured, his eyes softening. You don't want me to spoil you just a little bit more? Taehyung's heart thudded in his chest. He could feel the warmth of Jungkook's hand through his pants, and it was making the Jungkook leaned his face even close enough to Taehyung and to feel his breath. But you like it, don't you? The last hour was worst for Taehyung. Every time he tried to stay serious and make Jungkook work harder, Jungkook found a way to get under his skin. Finally, when the clock was ticking down, Taehyung couldn't take it anymore. You know what? I give up. Jungkook eyes light up. So you admit defeat? Taehyung sighed deeply. His face was mixture of frustration and embarrassment. Jungkook snapped. So what does that mean? You are going to confess? Taehyung groaned, covering his face with his hands. I can't even think straight when you are acting like this. Jungkook grinned widely and leaned in, capturing Taehyung's lips in a soft, teasing kiss. You are adorable when you are flustered. Taehyung pulled back, his face a deep shade of red. This was supposed to be punishment. Jungkook shrugged his gaze warm and loving. You say punishment, I say opportunity. Taehyung stared at him, finally realizing how much he had missed Jungkook's closeness. With a sigh, he leaned in again, pressing his lips to Jungkook's, feeling his heart race, and he kissed back. Maybe Jungkook had won this punishment after all. The everyone, how was this one shot? Comment it down in the comment section. I hope you will enjoy it. So see you again in the next Taekook cafe for one shot. Till then, take care, bye bye. Love you.